Hello, I'm back in Dubai after being gone for about 2 months, and it's currently pretty cold. It's kind of funny wearing a sweater here. I was in Cancun to film a reality show, and now I'm trying to catch up on everything that's been pending. I feel a bit limited in terms of getting around since I became a resident in Dubai. You're not allowed to drive once you get the residency. You can't use a foreign license anymore. And I have a driving license from Mexico, as well as one from Malta, which is where I first learned to drive. The issue is that the one from Malta expired in 2023, and it's a bit of a difficult situation because normally when you have an EU driving license, you can do a sort of exchange program here so that you don't have to do a full course or anything like that. Um, Unfortunately, though, when it's expired, it's not always possible to do so. There's something called a golden chance, where that's a new program where you have like a less expensive option where you can take the tests, and if you pass, you can also get the license without the classes and everything. The problem is it still costs about $500, and you only get one chance. If you fail, then you have to take a full driving course. And it's a little difficult here to find driving schools with a good reputation. And it's been a bit of a hassle trying to compile the information to get the best one. Because apparently a lot of them are known for flunking students so they can get more fees from offering more lessons, and also every time you take a test they take some kind of fee as well. So the more tests you take, the more they earn. And apparently with some of the driving schools here, that's a bit of an issue. Luckily now I think I found a good one. It's called Eco Drive. That's the least expensive one I found, and they have an office here in Production City, so it's the closest one as well. And their reputation seems to be quite good. So yeah, I hope it works out. What else is new? I decided not to proceed with the property purchase here with Samana Developers because during the sales process, I was asking for certain information such as the text that would be on the sales agreement, and they were being a bit stingy with the information. And also there were some issues in terms of getting the payment to them by a certain deadline. And at first they were being very, how do you say, hard-handed and very putting a lot of pressure on it, and they didn't want to bend the terms even a little bit or accommodate my requests, until I mentioned that in fact it was on their end, that they had changed. They made a promise, and I made sure to ask for clear emails, confirmation in every step, that if I couldn't make the payment a certain way, by USDC to be specific, that I would have a right to a full refund. And they first told me it would be possible, but then changed their story and said only USDT would be possible. So that gave me a way out, where it was there on their end that they changed the terms. And luckily I had their representative send an email clearly where they offered a full refund in case any of the terms were changed on their end, because otherwise I believe they would have likely kept the deposits, which, if I'm not mistaken, was about $5,000, since there's a lot of reviews that I found on their Google Maps profile for the headquarters. And also there's been a lack of replies from their end. Once it was clear that I wouldn't be proceeding with the purchase, whereas before they would reply almost immediately and be very attentive, all of a sudden I barely get any replies on WhatsApp or email. It's been about 6 weeks now since I was supposed to, since I requested a refund and it was supposed to arrive. They said it could take up to 6 weeks. So yeah, I'm disappointed by the fact that they don't even want to maintain a good relationship apparently. I offered them to, to still follow up with the building and maybe publish it on this channel, since I was still interested in perhaps purchasing a unit later on, or if not, one of their other developments. But if this is the way that they treat people once they realize they're not going to get any cash immediately, then of course that's a bit of a turn off, for lack of a better word. So it's unfortunate because it did seem like a very good development. It was gonna have like a sort of a flow rider, and it's here in Production City, very close to the gym that I like, which is called Level Up. It's over there. And that's new. There's a line of BYD cars over there, all black. Looks pretty cool. It's a pretty good brand. I wonder if they're gonna beat out Tesla in the long run. At least they offer the self-driving option for a reasonable price, whereas Tesla wants like $8,000. That's Tesla's downside. And Elon Musk does seem to be taking a bit far in terms of his, I don't agree with the way he sent an email to, what is it, like hundreds of thousands of federal workers, which includes many people that cannot respond adequately to his request for what they accomplished the previous week, because either they're doing it's something classified or stuff like that, or it's high level people that I would feel a bit, how do you say, just not the right way of doing things. I believe sending such a thing on the weekend, having to respond by Monday, if you don't even know whether he's the one you're supposed to be responding to or reporting to, and he's just wasting more time and burning bridges. But anyway, that's my rant for today. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.